Well, good morning to the grind. Good morning, great morning, man. Amazing morning, amazing God we serve, man. Good morning to the grind. Good morning to you. It's an amazing day. It's an absolutely amazing, grateful day, if you will. You got to get up. You get to do what you want to do. You get another day to pursue the dreams, the goals, the accomplishments that you seek to have in your life. And today, like none other, man, I get to get up and say thank you. Thank you for a new day. And so do you. We get to put the mindset. Good morning to you. This is Grindology101 virtual podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens, and we've been doing this about 3 years now. And those of you that know me, you know I face a kind of, scenario of life that God says, man, you need to focus on a few other things as well. So I had a health situation to overcome, and thank you so much for those of you out there that prayed, sent well wishes, called, text, message, smoke in the air, whatever it was that you did to, keep me in alignment with what I have to do and the purpose, with so much support. I appreciate you all out there, and it's amazing and grateful to be back. I got to send a shout out to this amazing lady, the wife of mine, to be able to just forge forward, find ways to come up with solutions for health, wealth, prosperity. See the things that I have inside of me to give to the world, the impact that I seek to make, the significance that I seek to live, and to keep me in alignment with a stable balance, if you will. So I'm grateful for this amazing Mrs. Owens. A shout out to you. Salute. Thank you. Those of you out there that have called, said we got to get back on the grind. I'm glad to be back on the grind. Today is our first day back, so we're calling this back to the grind. Grind. Grateful for life. Grateful for scenarios, grateful for situations, grateful for adversities, grateful for trials and tribulations, grateful for strife, grateful for struggle, grateful for so many things that the only way to get to the other side is to go through what we got to go through to get to where we got to get to. That's the bottom line of the whole deal right there. And I'm glad to be able to get to share positive, motivational, encouraging information to be able to start the day off with encouraging, motivating thoughts toward what you said you want in your life. It's all about that. I was able to really reflect on where I wanted to be, where I was, some things I hadn't done in my life, some goals I haven't reached yet in my life, but also the things that I have done. You hear me say a lot of times, that I've been in rooms that nobody wants to go in. I've been in rooms. I don't want anybody to go in that room. I tell you all day long, don't go in that room. That's not a good room. But that room also can teach you some things. And then there are rooms I've been in that I wish everybody could see. I wish everybody could experience. I wish everybody could grow the shit from, if you will. And again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for chiming in. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast, and it's a great winning Wednesday. Absolutely, Mr. Rasul Daoud, man, my brother of success out there on the grind early in the morning, making sure people get where they need to get to. My man, this was for you. As we get into it, what we do here, we motivate. We give that morning energy. We give that focus for the day. And it's winning Wednesday. And here's a mindset for you, if you will. So what we do also is just a breakthrough thought. Stand by. Winning Wednesday. I love the concept of it. The leadership I follow, we have a whole day of activity through the day on Winning Wednesday. Think about Winning Wednesday. It's see, hump says, I'm trying to get to the end of the week. because I don't like the week. Winning Wednesday means I'm right in the middle of the hunt. I'm right in the middle of the grind. I'm right in the middle of where I want to be in this week. I may be ahead. I may be behind, whatever it is. I got some days to go, and this is right in the middle, and I feel good about it. See, that's the mindset. That's what we're talking about: encouraging, motivating, empowering, equipping, and making sure that we get up, get to it, and go towards what we want in our lives. See, the only thing that works is work, and you'll hear me say that all the time. Nothing works but the work. But the first thing we got to do is we got to get off that waiting for somebody else to do something for us that we're unwilling to do for ourselves. Waiting for someone to do something for us that we are unwilling to do for ourselves. Like getting up early, getting prepared the day before, doing what we need to do to make it happen, and being committed to what we say we would do long after the mood in which we said it is has passed. Let's get into it.
One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars, the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm going to put the biggest parties. I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do 4 things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You still must grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing: I was grinding.
Every single day when you wake up, you got 2 options. You can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at that snooze button, kick that clock and get up and go pursue your dreams.
You need to walk through the mud of life, guys, if you ever want to get to the higher ground. That higher ground is where you look in the mirror and have respect, and you run through the work, the sweat equity of it all. And the end product is something you travel, a legacy of life that you put your signature to, that means something. You're not speaking hollow words. You're backing those motherfuckers up with action.
That's what lions do. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunts. That's what we do for a living.
I still grind. I love to grind. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to outgrind you.
You have to be willing to work in places people don't see.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working. There's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have. So make that a motivation for you. And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different. We don't have forever. Let's not act like it. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I'm going to live forever. So every opportunity I get, I murder it. Process driven. I love it. I'm about that life. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. When I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like it and I don't feel like. Why? Because I'm process driven. I'm not feelings driven. Champions are not feeling driven. Champions don't get up when they want to. And if we're going to be champions, process driven. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
I love that. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. We got breaks. We have intervals. We got changes. We got situations. We got stuff that comes up. We have adversities. We're all facing. We all got to go through what we got to go through. And that's the process of the journey. That's why I gave you the journey. That's why I gave me the journey. That's why I gave her, him. Everybody's got their own journey. That's why we face our own circumstances, situations, life's troubles, strifes, all the stuff that goes with it. If you don't face it, how do you get through it? How do you know how to deal with stuff like character? How do you know who someone is if they ever face a situation or a scenario in life that you really get to see the underbelly of doing what you said you would do long after the mood in which you said it in has passed? Commitment, consistency, dedication, and those things come from a why that's deeper than the how. See, when you got a connection to the why, the how will manifest. Why she could lift that car up and flip it is because her child was under it. How she did it, I don't know. See, that's what I mean. If you could resonate with that, you send a shout out on that one right there. There are things that we face in life that says, you know what? I can't be down. You know what? I've got to get up. You know what? I'm not living like this. You know what? I'm not accepting failure. You know what? I'm dead last. And that's a good place to be. You know why? Because the how is going to come. See, it's people living a life that's just like, wow, how do they live a life like that? How do they create a life like that? And then you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, well, I can create a life like that. I can put in the work that it takes and create the success that I want in my life like that, because we have examples, and that's what he does. He gives us real life examples right in front of us. And whether we embrace them, accept them, or reject them, is totally upon us. See, that's some other stuff. I got some stuff I'm going to bring out. I'm very excited about the many partnerships and success that we've been able to establish. I mean, some really exclusive, very powerful relationships in the community. I'll be sending some shouts out about who they are, what we're doing together. We got some things going on that are going to make an impact. And if you're looking to be significant, leave significance, meaning, your grandkids know your name. And the only reason and the only way that we do that is that something significant in our heritage, lineage, family cycle, friendship circle, whatever that might be, there's something so profound that it left an impact that you could say, man, my grandfather, he came this way, and this is what he did for starting where our family is today. Those kinds of mindsets make a difference. And those are the kind of mindsets of people that I'm connected with, excited about that. We're going to be doing some amazing things. It's going to be this spring, right? We're coming down the middle. We had these resolutions at the beginning of the year. Now we're at the middle of the year. Where do you stand? If you're behind, that's all right. That's all right. That's when you got to be hungry, like Les Brown say. Not hungry. Hungry. Let's talk about some hungry people, some hungry difference makers out there. And I'll share a little bit from some partners and success and some things that are coming up as we send some shouts out there. Stand by.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6600. 468-4848.
Hey entrepreneurs, it is me, Dr. Cassandra Bradford, and I want to invite you to this year's The Run Entrepreneurial Conference happening on July 15th at 8 a.m. at On the Levee in Dallas, Texas. Listen, if you are a CEO, a CFO, an entrepreneur, a small business owner, or you're just thinking about starting a business, you need to get to the Run Entrepreneurial Conference on July 15th, 2023. Listen, if you are a truck driver, a dispatcher, freight broker, it doesn't matter what you do, get to the Run Conference. This year, we're going to have workshops, conferences, roundtable discussions. If you want to get into dispatching, trucking, AI, artificial intelligence, whatever you need in business, we got you covered. Come have the entrepreneurial experience of a lifetime on July 15th at the Run Conference.
The Run Conference Experience, Saturday, July 15th at 9 a.m. Don't miss out on the Levee Center, 1108 Quaker Street, Dallas. For registration, go to www.runconference.org.
Jazzabrations is unique in the fact that we honor jazz and blues legends over the age of 65 who have contributed more than 25 years to the industry. Our performances educate our families about legacy preservation and as we entertain our communities to have fun and to be educated about keeping the legacies alive.
Quick shout outs right there to some amazing people doing some really cool stuff, man, making a difference out there. Dr. Cassandra Bradford, salute to you, always on the grind out front, opening doors of opportunity for people like myself. Over 15 years ago or something like that, we connected, and ever since then we've been making a difference right alongside each other. Mr. Roscoe Leor with Jazz On, Ms. Linda Sam Morgan Sam with Jazz On Jazzabration. And of course, atmospheric photography with Success Express. You know what I want to say before we get into this next just close out video of motivation on to today. If you have a goal, if you have a dream, if you have something that you want to accomplish in life, don't just sign up to it. Sign up within it. Go to the meetings, get engaged with the leadership, follow the script. If you want to go to college, go to school. Let's go. Don't sign up and don't go. Sign up and go. Sign up and sign in. Be attentive. Apply the best of yourself. Put the best of yourself forward in everything. If you're working at the dump, and be the first one in. Be the first one that in to work with the coffee and the donuts with a good attitude. You work there. You took the job. You were excited when you got the job. Somewhere along the way, it didn't do what you thought it was going to do. But did you apply what you said you were going to do from the first day? See, that 90 day, after that 90-day windows, we start hanging around people at the water cooler, generally complaining. Start hanging around people that are doing something for themselves as well. Not the naysayers, the doubters. All they do is talk about people. They talk about things. They don't have no activity. They don't see anybody doing anything successful with their lives because they don't see themselves doing anything with their own lives. So they can't see it in someone else. Hang around people that see something in themselves as you see something in yourself. So as we get into it, take action. Take action on the closeout today. On the other side, I'm going to be sharing some things, some activities that you could tune into that may make an impact in your life or someone else's life that seeks to make a change in their life. Stand by.
I know you don't feel like doing it, but do it anyway. It's you versus you. And the next level awaits. It's on you. You must take the first step. See, faith without works is dead. So I need you to take action right now. See, action is a foundational key to all success. And when you take action today, you put yourself in a position to be blessed tomorrow. I know they not doing nothing right now, but what they do ain't got nothing to do with you. Get your butt up off the couch. Get your butt up out the kitchen. Get your butt up out to the house and go do something right now to put yourself in a position to win tomorrow. See, greatness cannot be borrowed. Personal power is the ability to take action even when you don't feel like it. Personal power is the ability to do things that they won't do today so you can wake up and live the life that you want to live tomorrow. So that's why you are in that gym putting in all those hours. That's why you're studying so hard for your test. That's why you in there shooting all those jump shots. That's why you giving every ounce of your being, every ounce of your soul. When they won't, when they don't, that's when you do. Every change begins with a vision and a decision to take action. See, massive gratification, massive satisfaction comes when you win that internal conflict with yourself and you do what you didn't feel like doing. You feel so great after you get it done. You pat yourself on the back. And that's what we call celebrating a small win. See, it's a series of small wins that taking action leads to that ultimately you win the championship. Ultimately, you achieve your major goal. Ultimately, you win in your game of life. And it all comes from taking action right now. So I need you to dream big. I need you to set goals, and I need you to take action. I need you to execute. See, what ain't taking breaks, you keep taking action, and ultimately, the day will come when your future self, the future you, is residing, is living in the lap of luxury because you put in all the work, you put in all the time, you put in all the effort, you put in all the blood, you put in all the sweat, you put in all the tears, all that sweat equity is paying off, and like compound interest, you do a little bit today, you do a little bit more tomorrow, you do a little bit more the day after, and keep doing a little bit more, and before you know it, boom! You arrive at your destination of next level. Take action today. This is a great day to win.
LA South Chamber of Commerce. Together we're creating economic growth in the South LA and South Bay communities through business development, networking, community, and advocacy. We're not your average Chamber of Commerce. Connect with us at lasouthchamber.com.
If you're not a member, join. But join today. Don't wait for tomorrow.
They are phenomenal.
There is none like LA South Chamber of Commerce.
This is the chamber for you.
I'm so proud to be here and part of the LA South Chamber.
When I went to find a chamber that could help me do positive outreach and advocacy, LA South Chamber was the place to go. I'd recommend it to anyone.
Become a member.
Let's check out some breaking news and events as we get into the closeout of today. It's going to be an amazing day. This is Winning Wednesday. So as you go into your day, change your mindset from Hump Day Wednesday to Winning Wednesday and get out there and win. Stand by. Right there at the top of the hour, man, we will have solutions over situations. We're going to kick this off with Mr. Robert F. McFall out of Jacksonville, Florida, will be my guest on as we talk about home-based business ownership in the travel industry and how smart it is to be in front of what's coming next, as it is Winning Wednesday. Right after that, we'll be on a Zoom. You can attend Zoom in the other room. Contact just the RSVP. We'll get you the information of how you can attend. You could text that information scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. And right there at the lunch hour, we'll be right back at it, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This Tony Viola and I will be presenting this information. Quick lunch and learn, 15 minutes in and out. Same thing, text access to the number there, scroll across the screen, 909-686-1698. We'll get you the information of how to attend that as well. And we got the crescendo, if you will, amazing leadership that we follow, tip top of the tip top. These individuals right here have dominated the industry of home-based business ownership in the travel industry with an amazing company, an amazing compensation plan that, if you apply yourself, puts us in position to live the kind of lives we want to live and leave the kind of legacies that we want to leave. That's at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time this evening. Same thing, text access. I'll get you the information of how we can meet up on the Zoom in the other room. And big time shout out there to my partners in success there with Hilltop Jamaican Restaurant there in Pomona, the crown jewel, if you will, of Jamaican cuisine. You can absolutely go up there. You tell them that KeJohnna sent you. You heard it on the Success Express Podcast Network, and they'll already treat you like a king or a queen. But guess what? You're going to get some even bigger smiles then. Got Jet Mac Inc., Miss Trudy Coleman here in San Bernardino County, and working out there, Pomona, doing some amazing things in the LA County as well. 33rd annual Juneteenth celebration there at Ganesha Park. You want to attend that. Want to make sure you just plug into some things. And if you're looking for an amazing opportunity to host an event, corporate event, fundraisers, anniversaries, private parties, birthdays, whatever it is, the Jazz Zone to make cool jazz sizzle. You most definitely want to go over there to jazzzone.net, check them out, scan the QR code, book your next event, make your next event your best event. And it's going to be an amazing day. It's Winning Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for chiming in. Succeed on purpose, because success loves speed, man. You got to operate in the spirit of success. So when you have the vision, activate on the vision. When you see the plan, work the plan. And I see you on the other side. Apply the level of the work you do to match the faith, the level of the faith you have. Catch you next time. We see you back.